Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The jump in catches them. No good up high. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Goes for the super art? All right, what's coming up next? Box him with a target call. Heading into the end, this stun might mean the end of this round. Player KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Uses the parry. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? The low head hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Burnout activates. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
Now you know history.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1. Fight.
This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Combo with the target combo. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. No more drive gauge. Takes a trip. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Knockdown. Each hit is so important here. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. This round is so important, you can feel the intensity in the air. Springs forward with the drive rush. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner in bold for the throw. That's what they came for. Both fighters planning for a super art. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Reads them. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Decides to meet them in the air. Had the radar up and running. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. And a super activation. Looking to score some KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Denies the low heavy. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Big counter. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Big opportunity now in this corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 is dominating this match. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps in. Experiencing burnout. Can they create an just goes for it at this range. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize.
Round 1. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Long, low attack hits. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. All right, what's coming up next? No good up high. They trade. Takes a trip. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. Overdrive picks up the win with the projectile. Good read. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. What'll happen here? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the jump in. A quick breather. Jumps. Life lead is there, but the throw connects. Genius read with that throw escape. No! Critical art now? Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
This is the path I have chosen.
Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Links it! Player 2 is in a very good... This is critical! It's that amazing never say die attitude got them the win! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good!
Round 1. Fight!
We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Jumps? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What are they thinking here? Starts off zoning with fireballs. Trips him up. Does a good job of pushing back. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. The low doesn't connect. The low is denied. Player 2, will this super art connect? Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. This is a quick KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks it. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Pushing through with the gladiator. Uses the target combo as a filler. A parry? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Breaks the block with a throw. Goes for the rush. Goes for the jump in. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Jumps in. Ooh, does him dirty. Overhead. Overhead attack. All in with a rush. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
Are we gonna see it? This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't let this break through with a throw. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Round 1. Fight!
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What's the play here? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Will this super art connect? That attack landed for a counter here. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Gets them. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes to the overdrive. Good parry here to try and make something happen. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. What'll happen here? Jumps up. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Knockdown and... took him to the corner in a flash. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Jump drops them from the air. Anti-air in the clutch. Like that's not gonna hit. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick. Overdrive Hadouken. Utilizes the parry here to try and establish the pace. We're just getting started here. Who will take control? Target combo into... Here comes the corner pressure. Gets the corner switch. It might be some time for solid anti-air. That's gonna leave him rattled. What's next? Looking for a hold. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, in with the rush. Noticeable life lead is a turn out, but they may have a plan here. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Is it over? Will they survive?
This is the path I have chosen.
Answers with a fireball. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there.
Round one. Fight.
Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Reacts to the throw. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in. Trips him up. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Taking stock. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Life lead opens up. Takes a trip. The pressure is so intense here. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. From up above. Jumps up. In there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Uses the parry. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super arm. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Still slugging it out at this range. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on thick. Player 2 with just goes for it at this range. Amazing! Breaks through with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Holds out with the block. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Goes for the super arc? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now. This is a KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Was looking for that jump attack. Throws them to negate the block. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Drive gauge gap here. Looking for a chance. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Oh no, they're stunned. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Manages to enfold for the throw. That's what they came for. What's next? What a finish! Player 1 brings it home.
Round one. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Jumps in. Gets the knockdown, and now the throw hits. Now the fun begins. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Goes for the fireball. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they in trouble here? Knockdown. The jump in catches them. Sticks the combo. Player 1 chases them down. Fires off the Shiku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player 2 turned this right around with that super. They need to rely on their instincts here. Player KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Parry and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Saw that coming. Scrapping it out up close. Sneaks in above. Gets out of that jam with a perfect parry. Opts to continue the attack with the drop, experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A quick breather. Player 2 will look to pull her burnout. Did they mean to do that? What were they thinking? Anti-air in the front. Excellent block. Player 1 can't use a leg sit. Looking for a hole, flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Adds a bit of OD spice. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Nothing but air. Ooh, does him dirty. Knockdown and gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They may be planning crowns him from above. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Player 1 can't let putting the cherry on top. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? No, you know. Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a... Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Shall we begin? Round 1. Fight!
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Who's gonna make a move? Who's going to break the silence first? Both fighters aren't moving. Maybe there are technical issues? Who's it gonna be? Super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? Both sides looking for an opening. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. We're at the halfway point of the round, and both fighters should be well past the warm-up phase. Both fighters aren't moving. Maybe there are technical issues? Who's gonna make a move? Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? Who's going to break the silence first? Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Who's it gonna be? So both players aren't doing anything right now. I wonder what happened. They gotta keep their eye on the timer. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. Feeling out the spacing, they gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. They decide to take a breather to regroup. It's a draw! No one's left standing. This is the final round. They gotta lay it all on the table right here. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Not much movement that round. Hopefully the warm-ups are over. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Both fighters are working with a low SA gauge, but that may not deter them from going on the attack. Drive gauge, both players have stopped moving. There may be some technical issues happening. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, could be the start of something. Yoga float, where's this going? Come upstairs! Barely reversal! It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up the... Sets up with the jump in! I assume the pleasantries are... Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! Player 2 needs to wait this out. This is gonna hurt. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation. Crowds him from above. Inferno! What are they cooking up? They gotta go! Player 1 faced a giant and walks away unscathed. What a win!
Another fight is coming your way.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Shall we begin?
Give me your best show!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
You go.
Denies the attack and... Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have into their game plan? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Blocks the jump in. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Jump in finds the mark. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Had the radar up and running. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Knockdown. Box him with a target. Player 1 in trouble with no... Hits him for the stun. This might be over right here. Recovers from burnout. There's a change of sides. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jump. Player 2 puts the super armor to good use. Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is. They knew it'd be enough.
Now you know history.
Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The jump-in is denied. Goes for the command grab. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Alright, what's coming up next? Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Takes a trip. Not shy, perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Reads them and folds for the throw. That's what they came for. Took him to the corner in a flat and fold. Nasty blow to the back of the head. What'll happen here? Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their cross. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player two took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Checking their opponent. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Ooh, will they hit, whip, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Definitely shuts out the jungle. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Player two chases them down, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Big counter. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Dashes forward. Breaks the block with a throw. Risky up-close scrap still going. Goes for the jump in. Escapes with the reversal. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters planning something? Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Sees him coming and shrugs it off with the super armor. And folds for the throw. That's what they came for. A real test of nerves here. Their spacing is so on point right now. Ooh, what a smart throw. What's next? Raw super hard incoming. Just go for it. Flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws him. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Yoga teleport. Will that parry change the momentum of this match? This can lead to some big damage. Jumps! That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Players crowns him from above. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? They're hurt, big time. Any throw will whiff at that range. Flatline zone. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player one with the life lead. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Knockdown. Combo with the target combo. Side switch with the back throw. Looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Life lead opens up. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Drive reversals can get you out of tough jams like that. Drive reversals, no good. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. There's the wall spot. They can't do anything now. Javelin of Marisa. Digs in it. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Sneaks in above. Jumps, reads the jump-in perfectly. This can lead to some big damage. Teleport, connects with the throw. Yoga fire. They're in range. Crowns them from above. Will they cancel? There's a burnout. That final push at the end paid off its fame. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Who's going to steal this win? Yoga fire there. Player one had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Full SA. Ooh, what a smart throw. Knockdown and Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Both sides getting ready. Blocks the drive reversal. Turns out. That's going to leave him rattled. What now? Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Nothing stops this train. Cashes out the gauge right there. Reds them with the critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Ugh, take a seat. Player 2, yo, raw super hit. Somehow manages to block the jump in. It's Ramachama. Player 1, straight up outplays them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. No one's willing to back down. When is this gonna end? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Will gain control of the match in the early going. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Goes for the fireball. What's the play here? Player 1 has the life lead. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Yoga float, where's this going? Teleports, that's gonna rattle them. Medium kick, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Escapes with the reversal. This is a critical. The kick hits! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Sneaks in above. Who's going to start things off? Player 2 chases them down. Hits them with a stop and pop. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the... burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. How will they utilize this? KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Yoga float. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 couldn't even get a tickle. Might be time for a change. Plenty of help. Knocked them out of the air. What are they gonna do? Things are very tense as this exchange continues. Nothing stops this train. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Merciless hit. Is this gonna set the outcome of this fight in stone? Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Doesn't set the flow. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Blocks it. Throws him. What's next? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Life lead opens up. KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above. Gets the jump in. Teleports. That's gonna rattle him. Player in fold for the throw. That's what they came for. What'll happen here? Escapes with the reversal. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive gap. Yoga flame. Shows a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump-in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Super Art on deck ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Oh, Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this?
Now you know.
Both fighters gotta roll up those sleeves and think of something. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player one, oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? They gotta, this is gonna hurt. Flatline zone. Player two was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Brings down a Yoga Comet to throw him off. Gets the jump in. The jump in is denied. Hits them with the drive reversal, not letting them get away. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Grabs him. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player two had a hard time managing their drive gauge last round, and I'm sure they're aware that they need to start adapting. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Connect with medium kick. Going in, and fold for the throw. That's what they came for. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. And fold. That's KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Anti-air in the clutch. Connects with the throw. Solid anti-air. A jump in. Reversal. Gotta be careful not to whip it. This is gonna hurt. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. This can lead to some big damage. Reads the throw and escapes. Somehow manages to block the jump in. What are they gonna do? Comet to make something happen. They're hurt big time. Crowns them from above. Turns out. A jump in? Conquer them with a balance. Flatline them. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger.